for Anakin. All right. Good morning. It's early. It's 8:30 a.m. on the 13th of April, and we're playing some D&D. We are in session 6 of After the Odyssey, titled the ambRosia. We left off kind of like at the start of a new fight, so we'll do a recap and we'll get into it if Arcadia is here.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. All right, just please text me if I drop out because this internet's a little funny. Streaming to you live from, oh God, where am I? Boise, Idaho. We begin the session on our at this point, ambRosia is playing the player Tascalin.
Ooh, you got me.
Tascalin and Nico come back to the party after shopping in Arisia.
61 months,
pissed off the potions guy because he thought the shop was dirty, so everything was expensive. Nico wishes he had the silence spell. Also, being a noble, Tascalin doesn't understand the value of money, so he didn't blink an eye when he grossly overpaid for items like 2,000 gold pieces for a potion of greater healing. Nico managed to buy some spell scrolls: Hold Person, Long Strider, Pass Without Trace, and Spike Growth. He also picked up a potion of gaseous form. Demetrius is curious, and Nico tells him if he drank it, it would turn him into a fart. Arcadia, who is hunting, comes out of the woods. She looks tired. The night before, she had stayed up and built a funeral pyre for Darius. Towards the end of the second day of our 2-day journey to retrieve the ambRosia, we run into Ralph, the orange tabaxi who only deals in electrum pieces. Demetrius trades his signatures for potions of superior healing. Corbin buys Demetrius Goatling jerky and trades his Freaky bottle for 2 Ghoulbane oils. Nico trades his gauntlets of ogre power for potions of healing, and Arcadia trades brain juice and oil of sharpness for a potion of heroism. Ralph tells us he will give us what our hearts desire if we can get him Silvervine. The lesser version is catnip. We travel on. Through a break in the dense fir trees, an earthen mass rises above the forest canopy. At first, it appears to be a natural formation, but then we notice the broad entryway at the base. The fortress stands more than 100 feet in height, with rough openings that serve as windows. We hear the sounds of clacking hooves and the rhythmic beat of war drums from within. It is late afternoon. The entrance is not guarded. There are windows in the fortress. It is in a clearing, so there is no way for us to sneak in. Arcadia sends Nyx into the fortress for a quick scout, and she sees 2 closed doors and some wooden crosses. She then scouts around the 4th level, the highest level of the fortress, and she is shot down by 2 spears. A large, giant-like creature, or a gigantes, walks out. It picks Nyx up, retrieves the spears, and takes them inside. We wait to go in under cover of night. It is pitch black. Nico casts dark vision on Tascalin, and Arcadia puts on her goggles of night. We enter. The ceilings are 20 feet high and the doors are made of wood. The stench of death hangs heavily in the humid air of this entryway. We can see 6 rough wooden crosses laid in a haphazard pattern across the wide courtyard, with twisted, rotting corpses nailed to them. Many wear the tattered remains of crimson cloaks. Flies swarm and buzz around them. Arcadia recognizes the crimson cloaks as those of the monks. We hear, "Help me," from one of the crosses. He is a dwarf and has been crucified by the Minotaurs. Demetrius partially heals him, and he and Arcadia take him off the cross. His name is Ugalot. He tells us that Zagroth, the Minotaur leader, has clearly gone mad with power. The fort is guarded by gigantes and Minotaurs, and he saw a single centaur arrive a few days ago. Demetrius gives him some goatling jerky and tells him how to get to Arisia. We listen at the 2 closed doors. Corbin hears faint whistling from behind the north door, and Arcadia hears faint baaing like a sheep at the double doors to the west. Corbin opens the north door. There is no light from the rafters to the central stair. This appears to be the core of the fortress. Huge wooden planks have been inserted into an enormous tree. The planks spiral upwards like a staircase, but they are spaced more than 3 feet high. The roof of the structure can be seen high above, indicating the stairs will reach as far as the uppermost floor. There is a younger-looking gigante who is whistling. He is friendly and introduces himself as Murgrat, one of Zagroth's warriors. He tells us that Zagroth is Gravik's chosen. They are planning on eating all the mortals soon so that Gravik can have his way. Then he says he thinks he will start with Corbin. During our battle, we find that the gigante spits poison. Tascalin's regular player takes over playing him, and we eventually take the Gigante down. There are 2 doors in the room that Murgrat was in. Arcadia listens at the east door and hears at least 2 female voices speaking in Sylvan, talking about food. Estrella goes on her own into the room with the buying. We hear animals screaming. The scent of manure is overpowering in this area. Gleaming eyes can be seen with our dark vision, and soft bleats and snorts are offered almost apologetically. The large space is sectioned off into uneven pens with splintered boards. Malnourished cows, sheep, and pigs cower in the corners. Estrella eats a few of them before Ametrius convinces her to stop. As she walks away, Ametrius sees a set of double doors to the north. Corbin throws the body of the Gigantes into the sheep pens and makes it look like he was in a fight with the animals. He asks Tascalin to cast prestidigitation to hide the evidence of our battle. We feel okay leaving this floor. We think it's just food storage and that the voices are kitchen help, so we go up the stairs. There are 2 doors. There is snoring behind the north door. There is eating and laughing behind the west doors. And Arcadia doesn't hear anything behind the south door. So I'm sorry, there were 3 doors. So she quietly opens it. A musty odor is in the air, and dripping can be heard in a distant corner. Worn straw mats are scattered across the floor, and dirty pillows are piled in a corner. A young centaur roan rests on the bedding. Ametrius recognizes her as Lesia. Her father is Agrius. He was one of Ametrius's higher-ups. She also has a brother. He rouses her and finds that Zagroth has kidnapped her brother and is using him as a hostage. She was sent to negotiate with Zagroth to replace him. She reveals herself as a druid and comes with us. She has only been on the bottom 2 floors, and we are in her room. The room across is the sleeping den. The room to the west is the main hall. The stairs go further up. There are 4 levels. We hear a couple words coming from the main hall. One of them in giant says, "Ale." Corbin thinks we should go upstairs quickly and leads us to the 3rd level, clanking in his plate mail. There are 2 doors, one to the east and one to the west. Arcadia listens at the door to the west and hears some praying. She does not hear anything at the other door and opens it. This wide room is lit by torchlight. A hulking minotaur stands guard, with an iron key hanging from his belt. There are 2 portcullises on either side of the main entry. Through each portcullis, the sharp eyes of centaur prisoners glint. Nico says, "You wanted to free these damn things from slavery. Now we have to fight them all the time." Ametrius really doesn't have an answer to that doesn't involve a long lecture about ethics. As we fight, Ametrius comments, "Just like the old days, a bunch of us cramped in tight, fighting minotaurs." And I should point out that he's referring to when we fought Graxus in the necropolis of Telemach, which was our 11th session as well as our 11th day together in real time on February 20th, 2022, which I guess, gosh, was 3 years ago. Over 3 years ago. Nico casts heat metal on the Minotaur's great axe. We hear the praying stop, and 2 Gigantes witches join the fray. One casts a destructive wave at us. Ametrius falls to his ass, and Tascalin looks down at him and says, "I thought centaurs had good constitution." "Boy, if you don't start fighting real fast, I'm gonna kick your ass." Arcadia takes the Minotaur down and grabs the key off of him. She and Estrella free the prisoners. Lesia casts healing word on Ametrius, then runs to her brother. Nico casts fairy fire, but is counterspelled. When we attack the witches, they respond with hellish rebuke. Tascalin casts lightning lure on a witch. He pulls her towards him. He realizes he made a mistake in his overconfidence. And Leslia casts the resistance cantrip on Tascalin. Nico casts conjure animals for a polar bear, but it only lasts 1 round. Tascalin disengages from the witch he pulled towards him. Ametrius says, "Tascalin, what the hell are you doing? Fight!" A centaur prisoner kicks at a witch but misses twice. He hangs his head in shame. He's been in prison too long. And Tascalin asks, "Why are we saving them again?" Tascalin has not been in many fights, so he wouldn't know the witch can't react at this time, but his actions are still cowardly in Ametrius's eyes, especially him commenting disparagingly on the prisoner centaurs for trying to fight and missing. "You better start fighting. If you don't fight right now, I'm going to kill you myself." "I pulled the damn witch out for you peasants to kill." Tascalin looks at the meager display of low damage after the heroes told him to get into the fight. He's a little perplexed. Is he getting fucked with here? A witch punches the ground and energy ripples out from her in a destructive wave. We hear Estrella cry out as she goes down. And Tascalin snorts, "Fine. He casts chain lightning at both witches but is counterspelled, and Demetrius says, "Some wizard you are. You can't even stay on your feet, Demetrius. You haven't done anything yet. Commoners." The witch takes Demetrius down, and Tascalin golf claps at this. And Arcadia notices and says, "At least he's out there putting himself on the line." She stabilizes Estrella and casts Healing Spirit on Demetrius, and Leslia heals him as well. Nico casts Sunbeam on one of the witches and takes her down, and Corbin runs into the room the witches were in for the other witch, and he sees a giant-sized statue of Gravik in it. Tascalin throws a firebolt at a witch. He doesn't want to risk getting his spell canceled again. The remaining witch kills one of the centaur prisoners. He falls down the stairs and is unable to be saved. Leslia revives Estrella with Healing Word. Nico hits the witch with the sunbeam. Corbin recklessly attacks, Tascalin hits with a lightning bolt, and Arcadia shoots her, getting hellishly rebuked for her efforts. Demetrius joins them and lops off the witch's head. Blood squirts everywhere, covering everyone, including the statue of Gravik. And Demetrius says, "Well, isn't this just like the old days? 5 of us crammed in a corner, covered in blood. Let's beat the shit out of this thing." Corbin, Nico, and Demetrius attack and fully destroy Gravik's statue. Without saying a word, Tascalin prestidigitations the blood off of himself, showing that he is not one of them and he is better than them. Arcadia goes to check on Estrella. Demetrius joins her and tells Alessia she and her brother should leave. He will rely on her brother and the 2 remaining centaur prisoners to get her safely to their father. She partially heals Corbin, Arcadia, and Demetrius, and we take a short rest. Estrella doesn't heal very much, so Demetrius sends her out. She still protests, but he sends her out of the dungeon to hide, to which Tascalin says, "Begone, dragon, you are more of a hindrance than a help." As she flies out the window, she snaps at him, barely missing his face. Demetrius walks over to him. "She's been twice as useful as you have been, and I'd be careful how you speak to her. If she attacks you, I won't stop her." "Yes, you were both quite useful, laying on the ground, bleeding out." Arcadia walks over to Tascalin and slaps him in the face, saying, "There is no place here for your sass. Are you fucking kidding me? You're complaining about my sass? You told me not to use my spells, and when I was restraining myself, you idiots told me I wasn't doing anything. I am not here to be your punching bag, and you heroes are greatly disappointing to me. The stories were nothing but fabrication and bluster from what I can see." And then Arcadia says, "Good, then leave. Leave, go, leave." And he says, "I have my own gripe with Gravik as well." Demetrius says, "Then you're going to have to find your own way in dealing with him because I'm not going to travel with you insulting everyone." "So let me get this straight. I just take all of your abuse, and if I try and clap back, it is a great offense to your sensibilities?" "As Tascalin, if you cannot behave, don't trust me. Well, maybe you should treat me with a little more respect. If you want respect, you're going to have to earn it, and you will have to do the same. And I mean not hiding in the corner while insulting those that are fighting for their lives. I'm sorry, but I believe I was in the thick of it as well, just as much as you, just because I wasn't dumb enough to stand in front of them and take blow after blow. And Arcadia, you can attest to that. You were standing in the back." "You fool. And who do you suppose would be taking those blows if I didn't? Why do you think I'm even wearing armor, you clown?" "Yes, we all have our parts to play, and I would appreciate it if you would not mock mine. Tell you what, boy, if you can keep your mouth shut about me and the others, I'll keep my mouth shut about you." "Yes, let's do that." "Excellent." Corbin, who went to sleep on his magic pillow, wakes up refreshed. He had his earplugs in, so he is blissfully unaware that everybody's pissed at Tascalin. We go upstairs to the top floor and see only one door. Corbin listens at it. He hears faint scratching, like somebody's writing something down. And we decide to open the door. Corbin wants Tascalin to throw a fireball in, but Demetrius and Arcadia think we should look inside first. And Tascalin says, "There might be more prisoners in there that you also graciously want to release. I'm not going to throw a fireball in. I'm not as impulsive as the rest of you." And he opens the door. This crescent-shaped room is filled with large furniture that has been ruined by filth and neglect. An enormous canopy bed sits against the far wall. Clay jugs and wooden barrels have been stacked in the corners, and he sees, as he opens the door, someone stand up and turn around and look at us. And the person says, "Ah, my new slaves have arrived." Behind him on a ledge, Tascalin sees an amphora. The moment he says slave, Tascalin's eyes grow dark, and he forms a fireball in his hand. But when he sees it would engulf the amphora, the fire flickers in his palm and then goes out. And he says, "Yes, your slaves have arrived." We end our session on our 5th day reunited.
Damn, that was brutal.
I did that on purpose because I want to set up the relationship with Tascalin and Demetrius, because
Or lack thereof.
it's too bad that Scath isn't here, because, well, Arcadia's going to talk to him, and it would make sense what she says. You have to know this context based when you hear what she has to say to him, but we're about to get in our fight, so I'm glad you liked it.
That was so brutal. I love it. And go ahead, Dan.
One thing Tascalin notices is that after the argument, he feels much weaker when standing close to Demetrius, as if the magic that flows from Demetrius is no longer protecting him.
Sus.
Ooh. Wait till you hear what Arcadia was going to say to Tascalin. It will prove her point.
Wow.
All right, and we're jumping right into combat.
Ooh, did I? I didn't roll for initiative, or did I? I don't see any.
You did not, but I pushed it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy talking. So you rolled it for me?
Here,
I don't see it pushed.
There you go.
What's going on?
Do you not see it?
Duh. Jesus, I'm looking at the stream.
Oh.
Forget it. I mean,
oh my god!
Damn it! I know you don't like that. I was looking at the wrong screen.
It's okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll start it off. We start off with this boy. I'm not used to going first. What the hell? Well, he's gonna come right here, and he's gonna. Well, Tascalin's right there, so why not? You'll see him take this. Actually, I have a picture of this sword that he is carrying.
Ooh,
very pretty
fancy
sword. As he's
like a neat bit of loot.
As he's going to slash at Tascalin with it.
Let's see, Task AC 16, so... Mithril Honor Blade.
I think he's got plus 14.
And he's going to do it again.
He does.
And then, actually, let me put him into an extra square. There we go. And then he's going to look over. Demetrius, can you see him?
Not from here. I'm around the corner.
Okay, well, then fuck it. One more on Tascalin.
You can't miss.
He could. And then he's gonna come over here. The Belladonna.
What?
What?
Belladonna? Who dat?
Yeah. This beautiful looking creature that you cannot see yet. So you'll see her. Well, Tascalin, I guess, is the only one who really could do it. You see her raise up her finger as
I will use Counterspell.
Perfect. As it goes away, mark off that spell slot.
Done.
And she looks at Tascalin and gives him a little nod as she's going to walk over here. Nicodemus.
I can only see one. Move down a bit. Oh, now I can't see any. Jeez.
Tasklin will have said that there's 2 of them, so you'll know at least there's 2 beings in that room.
Well, I saw the one, so I know he's there. You know what? He's gonna move right there. Okay, so you can still see the Minotaur.
Oh, what's up, bitches? Got me, asshole. 55 months. 56 months. Damn. Thank you.
I was wrong on the stream. We actually are beginning our session in the evening of our 6th day reunited.
Okay. So, even though I can't see her, would I still hit her if I cast Fairy Fire?
You would not.
Would not? Okay. Then I'll just move it down. I'll get rid of that.
Mild heart attack, Caesar, you bastard.
Nice.
Oh,
He fails.
Okay, so he's going to be a blue Minotaur.
Woohoo!
And I'll put that on me. Alright.
Alright, so Ametreus, when you start, this is a wisdom save. If you want to use your inspiration, hit it now. Nice. Alright, go ahead.
Amitris is going to run around the corner. And says, nice job, Nico. And he will attack the Minotaur. Wait, should I have advantage?
You did, didn't you?
No, it says disadvantage. Weird.
Are you...
Oh, weird.
Did you put advantage on him? Or the thing onto him?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, it's not on
That's
him.
weird. That's fucking weird. Where the hell is it?
Let me. I will roll another flat attack if that's okay. Then we can pick the highest. So 23, which I assume hits.
Yeah.
And
It's not going on.
oh no, it is.
It is going on.
Oh, it is?
It
He has
is.
something.
He has something else.
Oh. All right.
Okay, as a
Never mind.
bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself. And that's my turn.
Corbin
Right.
Smash.
Seeing Ametreus run into the room, I am inspired. We'll run in. And I will run up to this belladonna. And I will grow large.
He's about to pop off.
And then we'll pull out the big axe. Is she a human?
No.
Not a human. All right. Okay, I will reckless. Greater weapon mastery.
What's that extra D8 from?
From Greater Weapon Master.
Oh, okay.
All right. And you know what? What the hell? I'm action surging. I'll do it again. Oh, could have used crit there. Corbin goes berserk, swinging his giant
Whoa!
axe up and down. And that is all he can do. He's tired now.
All right, Tascalin, this is a wisdom save. If you want to use your inspiration, do it now.
Yes, Tascalin will do that. One moment. There.
All right. All right, go ahead.
Tascalin is going to run to the other side of the room and cast invisibility on himself.
Yeah. That's a normal Tesla move.
Because he's wounded.
Arcadia sees Testlin vacate a space in front of the door, so she will take his place so she can look inside. Ooh, and she sees Corbin beating on this person. So she will fire a few arrows at it. Stand by.
As Arcadia steals the kill from Corbin.
Corbin does
that
not
was
mind because he was going to get blasted.
Yeah. So she can't see inside, so she'll move into the doorway. Can she move there? Is that, or just move up? Would she have had to? Oh, and she did not expect to see that guy right there, as I am not metagaming. So that is She's going to use her bonus action to disengage and move back here. And that's her turn.
Alright, so Zachrath, seeing his lovely belladonna go down in one round after doing over 300 points of damage, you hear him cry out in... what language is this? He's going to scream out in...
Minotaur?
He screams that out, and it bellows and echoes throughout this entire dungeon.
Oh, shit. Okay.
As he's going to...
Arcadia would call
sorry,
out just in
Amitrius
case
said
he
that,
can't
not
understand.
task. Sorry.
Oh, well, just in case, because the other ones might not understand, she says, so Nico and Tasklin can hear, he's calling for help. Watch the staircase.
As he's going to move here and unleash onto Corbin.
Poor Corbin. He never did nothing.
After the second attack, I will sentinel him.
Okay. And that's all he's going to do. Nico, you hear what appears to be rushing up some stairs, like crunch, boom, 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 up the stairs.
Let me see here. They're coming straight up. About how many do I hear? More than one?
Oh, definitely more than one.
Okay. I know it's a 20-foot radius, or not radius. I think it's a 20-foot. Yeah, 20-foot radius. But I'm gonna shoot it down further into the stairs. I'm gonna shoot the scroll of spike growth.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Onto the stairs.
Nice.
Let me mark that off so I know I used it already. And let me prepare the spell. And then when they come up, you let me know, and then I'll once they get into the combat tracker, I'll add the damage because they're gonna take some damage running up it.
Absolutely. And it's 20. Yeah, it's a 20-foot. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim it towards down the stairs so it goes straight down. I don't know how far down, but as far as I could see, maybe 10, 15 feet down into it.
Absolutely.
Where's the entrance and exit to the stairs, or is it just a open spiral?
It's open up here since you're at the top.
Okay, all right. So I'll see the stairs going down, and I'm going to throw the spike growth right down into the stairs. Yeah, I'll get that prepared. That way I could start and adding out some damage.
Perfect.
That'll be my turn.
Amitrius is going to attack him again. That's
Smite that fool.
Where's it ending?
This is gonna be great. Come on. Give me a good high level smite and watch it do jack shit. As you smack him with your nice crits, you see that some of it just echoes off of his chest plates.
Can I identify what the type of magic that he resists is?
It is the
Some
same
information?
kind that you and Corbin both resist also.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any damage resistance, but Corbin does, yeah.
The adamantine breastplate that you are currently
Oh, so he's immune to crits. Wait,
Ooh.
76 was an... Oof.
wearing.
That was a regular. Nice. Okay, yeah, I get it now. Okay.
All right. I will ask him a few questions. Let's see. Reckless attack.
I keep forgetting to do something. Damn it. I keep forgetting. I will remember this time.
So he's got something that gives him advantage.
He has something that gives him advantage.
All right.
Oh yeah, the fairy fire wore off because I'm concentrating on spike growth.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah, you got to concentrate on spell scrolls.
Yeah.
All right. Seeing that he's harder to hit than I wanted, I will back up and help guard Arcadia.
Tascalin.
Tascalin sees that things are getting a bit difficult for him in this room as well. He is going to run to this side using all of his movement. And then he is going to cast Firebolt onto the... does he have some kind of blind sight that lets him detect me?
I don't know. You'll have to roll and find out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to... Okay, so he does. Yeah, that's his turn.
Arcadia now is like she's used to shooting over Corbin's head, and now he's in her way. I'm guessing she has this or a minus trying to shoot through him because he's so giant.
Unless you kind of kneel down and try to shoot, but you might hit something else.
Yeah, she's gonna move over. She's gonna move over here. Then, can she move there, or does she have to move in the square below that?
Square below that.
Okay. So she'll move there and see how it is to hit this guy. But he's no longer glowing, correct?
Correct.
All right, we're gonna give this a try. Ooh. Guess it doesn't matter that she had a crit because he's immune to it. can see that her time on Themis has been doing. Oh shit! Well, she forgot. But here she goes. She's gonna move back behind Corbin. Well, she's not sure what this guy's reach is. He has a sword, right? Not a giant halberd. So she's gonna go there. And pass my turn.
All right. You hear the footsteps getting closer and closer. Let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what? Fuck it. He's going to step to Corbin. How have you been caring about Demetrius?
But Demetrius will whack him when he steps away.
If he wants to. He doesn't have to.
Yes, of course he wants to. Let's see. Miss.
Alright, 1.
Corbin, you shouldn't have killed his girlfriend.
Oh, I'm guessing that was probably a good thing.
And 3.
Haha! I also have the non-critical.
And that is his turn. He bellows out for his minions again and says, kill the short one. Nicodemus, you're the short one.
Alright. Do I see any coming up the stairs yet?
Yes, I'll have. Well, unless you want to attack them now, but I was going to have you do the all the damage once they get up here. But you can attack them now if you want.
No. Nico's gonna pluck a gem off of his Helm of Brilliance and toss it down the stairs.
Ooh. Helm of Brilliance.
And
Brilliance. Where is that at?
it's gonna be a fireball.
Nice. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Just a
So not only-
regular fireball?
Just a regular fireball.
Okay.
So not only are they going to take the damage from the spike growth, they're going to get a fireballed. So there's 2 up here now.
Not yet. I'm just adding them
Not
all
yet.
onto the combat tracker if you want to. There's a few on the combat tracker if you want to select all of them. Everyone, basically all the enemies minus Zagroth.
Okay.
And then how you can start doing, you can start adding the spike growth damage to them too. When it's not your turn, like in the middle of it.
Was the Belladonna killed?
She was.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 witches.
4.
Scroll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 witches. Okay. Let's do the I'm on the fireball. And I need to roll for my Helm of Brilliance with you. So I'm going to mark off 1 fireball. And I think I used another one in my notes. So I'll mark off 2. But we need to roll for the gems, how many are on there.
Okay.
We'll do that during the week.
Yeah.
Got spare time.
Absolutely.
So there we go for the fireball. And 32. That's not bad. That's pretty good damage. And then we're gonna find spike growth. There it is. And they're gonna take 2d4 each. Oh, I'm missing 2. Which ones am I missing? Because it deselected 2. So
I can't see where are
21,
they.
26.
I'll add it. Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm adding them.
Okay. Okay.
Do it. Do that.
Excellent.
Do that 2 more times.
2 more?
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, cock die. What did it come up as? 5. Okay. There we go.
Cool.
That's some heavy damage right there.
Yeah.
Let me deselect them all now. And
Yeah, that works.
get rid of that. Well, that's up for 10 minutes. Fuck it. I might go concentrate on something else now. We'll see in my next turn. And Nico's gonna stay right where he's at.
All right, Demetrius. That was nice when Nico. Big ol' kaboom.
Demetrius is going to attack him.
No way.
Are you surprised?
No. But yeah, Nico, you would also see all those enemies running up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Uh-oh.
Corbin smash. It's funny because I keep forgetting to do something, but I will remember next time.
Uh-oh. Alright, I will do Reckless. And I'm just going to do a regular axe because I want to hit him. Wait, was that a miss?
That was a miss.
Oh, sorry. I put damage on him. But I'm probably going to hit him the second one. Nope.
Probably.
Jesus Christ, he's hard to hit.
You're level 17, bro.
Alright. Did you take that damage off?
I did.
Okay, so I need to put it back. Alright.
Oh wait, no. Here, actually, what did I do to you? Hang on. Did I add it to you?
I did 38 and 36, but he should only take one of those.
Yeah, but I think I added 38 to you. Damage to Corbin. Yeah, hang on. That's what I meant to do. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. And give him back this.
How bad does he look?
He's bleeding a little. He has like a bloody nose.
No, not good. I will action surge. And I will attack him again. Oh! Raise the action surge. As bonus action, I will heal myself. And I'm going to move here to kind of get at Arcadia's way.
Tasklin is going to concentrate, and you guys see waves of magic slowly flow from his body that seem to alter reality around himself, and he's going to cast a wish to summon a 10-foot blade barrier.
Wait for it. Hang on. Let's see. I need to do... What is there? Hang on a second. Let's see, that is so that's to be, what's the DC? So the DC would be a 19, correct? For counterspell?
Let's see. I think so.
It's 9. Yeah, I think it's 9, or it's 10 plus the level. As we're gonna try and counterspell
10
that.
plus the spell level, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He is going to create a 10-foot wide ringed blade barrier. Let me link the spell for you. Hold up.
Like ringed wall, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that pops into existence. Even though he actually doesn't know that spell, it's just something he wishes for.
It's kind of funny that he can wish for something he doesn't even know exists, but okay.
That's literally, yeah.
Sounds very
exactly.
Tasklin-like.
Let's see. He does not have the movement to get there.
Okay. Does he have the movement to get here?
Zagroth's body is still there, and that is difficult terrain.
Okay, so that is actually 5 foot. And then double terrain, which is 10 foot, so that's 15 feet. Plus another 5 feet, so that's 20 feet. You should be able to make that.
Yep. So 10, 20.
Let's see, he actually has 30 feet, so he is going to do that.
Tasklin the Brave.
Well, say what you want, but he has a high intellect, so he knows that he needs to concentrate on that spell. And he will say, Corbin, block the door.
Corbin's panting with blood all over him. I need a minute.
Arcadia is going to... She sees Zagroth. She's going to move over to see what she can see. She hears the commotion outside the door. Ooh. So she sees.
She does not see these yet.
She does not see this?
They're coming up. They're coming up the next round.
Oh, okay, great. So she is going to. Well, let's see. How far was that? She doesn't have it. Difficult terrain doesn't hinder her, so she's moving over here.
Dead bodies do, though.
They do? Okay. So then she will. Well, okay. She just hears them coming up the stairs. But she heard Tasklin say to Corbin to block the door. So I guess she thinks she should probably stay in there. So she'll dash over here. Because does she see the amphora on that? Is that where the amphora was on this
It is.
thing? She is going to use her action to look at that to see, can she detect any traps, like if she picks it up? I'm going to roll a perception for you. Or what do you want?
What are you going to use to... perception, investigation, however you're doing it. Yeah, I should spell that. It does not appear to be trapped in her eyes.
All right. Well, then she's going to. That dash was her bonus action, and then she is going to slowly pick it up and put it in her bag of holding.
You hear that as you pick it up.
Uh-oh. Shit. Oh. She's going to... Do I have to do any kind of save for that?
No.
Okay. She is going to put it in her bag.
Okay.
And pass my turn.
All right, so the bloody wall thing. Let me look at this thing again. It's just typical terrain, right?
Yeah.
Cool. As it gets up the stairs, and we're gonna start whacking.
Oh, it was a 1.
One, two, and 3. Jesus, Nico. How the fuck you have a 20,
Nico, hard to hit.
25 AC at least? What?
No, I don't have.
Damn. Hold on.
That can't be right.
No, can't be. I don't see it. Oh yeah, actually he has the cover from the blade barrier. That's why he has a +5 AC.
How does he have
Says in the
this?
spell.
This dude's up here though.
It says, yeah, but he's Nico is next to the wall, and that gives him cover.
But this dude's out of the wall.
Well, he still has 2 squares in it. I mean, I can remove the buff from him.
No, like, yeah. Oh, in no way. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it says like.
Well, I get the cover, but this dude's not in it no more. Like,
Okay.
like he like towers over it though, right? Like,
I mean, it's 20 feet high, so.
but didn't you put it down also? Or did, like, I don't think you really specified, but. Oh, Scat is finally. Hey, has finally graced us with his presence. All right, the witch is saved.
Yes, let me put that on the witch. They have low decks. Task is doing a lot of damage. Here, let me release him.
Yeah, he's finally graced us with his presence after over an hour and a half. After over an hour. All right, so she's going to try and dispel this. Let's see, a 16. I don't know. Would it be like an 18, right? Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. But that is her action. And she glares at Nicodemus, thinking that he's the one who did it. As this witch... And it's her turn. this one hasn't gone yet, so let's do that. Nicodemus. Run away.
Yeah, is the door open behind me?
Yes.
Yes, there's a dead Minotaur. Yeah, there's a Minotaur sitting right in front of it.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you can run over him, corpse.
you mean scamper over it.
Yes.
It's too big! Yeah, I'm going to disengage and run into the room. If I can move in there. And then, yeah, up in there. It is a... Let me see what I could do with my bonus action. Nothing really. Alright. Yeah, I'll just stay up there and wait for any attacks to come through the door.
I'm going to move 5 feet up. And then I will attack Gigantus 1 and move 5 feet down.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the door is in this square as well.
Alright. I will fly over here.
You're activating your wings?
Yes.
Okay.
And it will be reckless. And I will use greater weapon mastery on him. Damn it. Holy shit, he's hard to hit. Alright.
Dimitri just hit him.
Be
He's rolled
afraid,
low.
and I will move back.
No! Block the door!
Kind of give you like right there.
Can I move? I don't want the other witch to see me. Can I move back one more?
Yeah, because you're like against the, you're like already against like the wall, unless you're trying to like squeeze against the wall. But,
I'll squeeze against it.
okay.
Wait, that witch can still see me though, right?
If you can see
never
her,
mind then.
she can see you.
Then I won't squeeze. They can't get in the room anyway. I don't think. Well, I guess they could get where into the one square.
All right, Scath. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. It is your turn.
I've been progressively getting sicker as the week's been going on.
Can you not?
No, that's not an option. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That witch. I know that she has a counter spell, so just use a firebolt for now on.
All right. It hits. All right. This is a dex save. If you want to use your inspiration, hit it now.
For
Yeah,
everyone?
No, this is per
Oh,
task.
no. This is the hellish rebuke.
Yeah, might as well use it. Since...
Oop. Rolled on you again. Hang on. Nice. You succeeded.
And he will then step back. That'll be his turn for now.
Arcadia is going to move around to see what she... is that... It's getting more persistent. But... she kind of shakes her head and moves over here to see what she can see. And she sees this. She sees the witches, and she knows what's going to happen if she hits the witch. She sees that this Gigantes looks injured from Demetrius's thing. So she's going to try to hit him. What was...
You also hit Zagroth, but you hit the Gigantes too.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for... Alright, she's gonna hit him again. Or try. One more time. This time she's going to remember to sneak attack him. Gosh. And she's going to move out of sight again over here and pass her turn.
Alright, the Gigantes. He's going to come here, attack Demetrius. I'm kind of pissed off. He's going to spit at you.
That one he hits, of course.
Wait, are you immune to poison yet? I don't think so.
No. And I don't think I ever will be.
Yeah.
But I am immune to diseases.
Yeah, but you're poisoned. As it's coming back in. And this guy is like bleeding everywhere now. Alright, the witch. We like the witch. Yeah, she's gonna spit at Corbin.
Through that big giant guy in front of her?
Absolutely, that's why she had disadvantage. Plus, you're also kind of flying up.
Just going for rebuke.
From Demetrius. And she's gonna hawk a loogie at you, Demetrius. I don't know why. Oh, because Nico's right there. L. Come back. Nicodemus.
There. Oh, good. So now he could see all three of these. And he's gonna cast Fairy Fire on all three.
Alright, 1 sec. What level spell is that?
1.
Ah, yeah, she's gonna. They're gonna counterspell that.
Counterspell it? Okay.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's alright. It's only a level 1 spell.
True.
And she got rid of a counterspell, which is, I'll take that any day.
Also true. She did try to counterspell fucking Wish, so.
I'll stay right where I'm at. I like this view. Could see what's going on. Okay. Boy, 2 rounds, nothing.
Demetrius looks weakened and sick. So he's going to place his hand on his chest and close his eyes. And you see a burst of energy go through him as he uses lay on hands to purify his poison. And then uses a bonus action. Cast Shield of Faith. And for a moment you see a few golden shields appear around him before fading. And then that's his action and his bonus action.
Alright. Corbin's going to fly up again. And I'll be reckless as usual. And since he had trouble hitting him, he's just going to use his irregular axe attack.
Nice.
As this one, tumbles over and falls, doom, 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 down the stairs. And you hear, a shout from below as he keeps falling down and down and down.
I'll fly into the room a little bit. And attack that one. Sorry about that. Little distraction.
Oh, and after that, wait, no, you're hitting 21. Never mind.
What's that? Yeah. Isn't that the one that already
You haven't
reacted?
seen. I'm not going to say anything, but she does not rebuke you again.
Let's see. And I will fly back.
Six scuff.
Let's see.
Alright, so 20 to go there.
Yep.
These witches are personally trained by Graphic.
Let's see. He'll try and throw a fireball into that room.
And 26 will counterspell that.
So that's... Yeah, okay.
What level are you doing that at? I'm assuming 3.
Yeah, just level. I was going to do it at level 3.
Yeah.
So it just fizzled out. God
Just
damn.
fizzles out. And Demetrius obviously sees this.
Demetrius doesn't say anything. He gives Task the cold shoulder. But Task, as you walk by Demetrius, you notice that you no longer feel as good as you used to.
He turned his aura off for you. Poor Sketh. I'm waiting for the comeback event that's going to happen in Arcadia.
Arcadia is going to move again. Over here, see what you can see. Ah, good. She's going to shoot at this witch. Ooh, alrighty then. Just gonna try regular times. And she's gonna take a step back. There. And pass her turn.
Right. Let me see. Oh, shit. You know, I should have looked at this earlier. Alright, so Corbin is really the only one who can see this. You see her punch the ground as energy ripples away from her. So let's see. So everyone but Corbin, this is a con save. If you have inspiration and you want to use it, hit it. Meow.
Look out!
Why didn't it? Oops, wrong bitch.
That's my spell.
And so let's see. Bam. Let's see. Did anyone fail? Nico failed. So Nico is knocked prone.
How can you tell? He's so short.
Right? Well, you see him like sit on the bed. And then she's gonna move back. Alright, this bitch. Shit, Nico's prone. Well, so Task, she's gonna spit at you. Ouch.
Oh,
Jesus.
Ooh!
it's a very accurate spit.
Like right in his eye. His good eye. Yeah.
Oh, spit to death.
86 points. Jesus.
Holy.
And she laughs hysterically. Alright, this boy.
Oh, there's another one of those. How many of
Yeah.
those things are there?
I said you heard something from below when that one came crashing down. And that's all it can do because it had to move. Let's see, Nico prone. Nico.
Okay, Nico's standing up. Half movement. gonna look at Tascalin and
you see Zagroth as you're standing up. You see him shit himself, or like you see him shit himself.
oh,
Yeah.
Yuck.
It smells like juicy potatoes.
Yeah. So Tascalin is going to get a heal from Nico.
Is he though? No.
For now. Give Tascalin, give yourself an extra 10 points of heal. So you get 80 instead of 70.
Damn.
Yeah, he's being generous with Tascalin today.
Unlike
Very
Demetrius.
Yeah. You get no aura from me. And let's see, it's 35, so 20, so 15. I'm going to stand over here next to Arcadia. And that'll be my turn.
Demetrius doesn't consciously decide who does to get his aura.
I know.
It's based on who he likes.
I know.
He will cast as a bonus action, Holy Weapon, and his axe will begin glowing golden.
Golden axe, I love it.
And he is going to move 5 feet forward. And he is going to attack. Roll off a 1.
Rolled up a 20.
Yeah, it did.
No, I have some construction going on, so it's just the
That
crew.
axe does.
They're just doing some work over here. As Amy runs away.
Yeah, he doesn't want that spell to fall off again, because it's a 5th level spell.
Alright. Corbin the Reckless flies up.
Definitely rip, because I'm getting a new roof on, and that shit is not cheap.
Rage. Gotta find my ancestral protectors. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. I will attack with the regular axe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, no. It's, no.
Am I targeting that guy? I don't think I'm targeting him for some reason. Did that hit?
Yeah. Not cheap. Oh yeah, I thought you wouldn't. I thought Messi put in a new fence last year. I swear I saw some pictures of that.
Alright, I will fly back out of the way.
Are you squeezing?
Does that have to squeeze to get to there?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right.
Taskelin's going to get up.
Yeah,
15
yeah.
movement.
I remember that.
And he will firebolt the witch because he doesn't want his spell slots getting burned through with counterspell.
Yes, fuck neighbors.
But misses. And he will step out of the way. That'll be it for him.
Alright, Arcadia's gonna move up again. See how far she can go with seeing something. Not yet. Alright, she's gonna continue attacking this 21. Oh, wait a second. This guy Gigantes is right there too. Maybe she's going to try to get rid of him.
Roof is like, that's not bad for a roof, actually. Damn, it's, you want to
Just
trade
her,
prices?
Aim to this guy. He's not. He's behind the wall, right? Or how's this doorway work? How big is that doorway? Is Taskelin next to him?
Taskelin's next to him, but behind the wall.
Oh, right. But I can. Can I hit him, or should I have moved further?
No, like that's kind of like all open, so you can see him, he can see you.
Okay, great. Just checking.
Oh, I'll just see, like we got because I actually had a lot of hail damage. That's what it sucks.
Great, double checking. This is what second? That was the second attack. There's the third one.
Like I love tornadoes, but I don't like hail. As he also falls down and down and down as he screams, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
She'll move back and pass her turn.
I wasted my protector.
Are you moving back or are you just staying there?
No, I moved back. I did. Do you see my request?
I do not.
Oh.
Yeah. You're lucky.
I'll do it again.
Oh, prime spot for a fireball. 15. Yeah, I can. Alright, this is a... What is this? This is a con save. If you have your inspiration and you want to use it, hit it. Yeah, besides Corbin, because Corbin is Corbin.
Arcadia, you were in my aura, so you didn't need inspiration.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I used it earlier, and I forgot to take it off. Thanks.
And that is... that's all she's going to do. Into this one.
Yeah, now it's over. They can come through the door.
Corbin, you'll see her lean in and spit at you.
Ah!
I thought he was supposed to be blocking the door.
So did I.
So did I.
That's what Gravik said. That Corbin never acknowledged that he was going to do that.
Well, no, now he's gonna pay the price.
Let me check something. I think I might be immune to poison.
As you see or you hear Zagrath give out his last breath, and he is dead.
You resisted, Corbin, and you did.
Oh, I did resist the poison?
Yeah, you did. You took only half damage from it.
Okay.
I think Nico's had enough of this getting beat up. So he's gonna wild shape into an air elemental. And
Well, luckily, he can make himself smaller as he wants, so...
yeah, that's why I did the air. And then he's gonna try to clobber this witch in front of him. This and another. And another miss.
Wait, why are you getting disadvantage? Hang on.
I don't know, am I prone or something?
Oh, I had you prone, that's why. And 11, so a 20 wouldn't have hit. Oh, so you dropped it all, yeah, so 19 would not have hit. And no, neither one of them would have hit it, anyways.
Oh, gee. Alright. Gonna try to squeeze over a little bit more.
Demetrius is going to move into Arcadia's space and attack the witch.
And she's going to do her favorite thing.
Favorite thing in all the world.
So that's his action. Yeah, that's his turn.
Alright. Corbin the Reckless. Fly down to the sky. And give him the axe. Ooh.
Nice.
And that puts the protectors on him. And I will fly back up to my hidey hole.
I mean, they can already both hit you each turn, so there's no reason to hide.
Corbin doesn't know this.
Yes, he does.
Well, there's a reason though, because that guy would have to move to attack me, so he would have to move away from you guys.
Scuff.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Try casting Lightning Bolt at level 4.
Rude.
Right in this stupid witch's face. Witch 26. Any counterspell?
No.
Alright.
She already hellish rebuked me.
1 second. I might hide in the spell too, so give her less chance succeeding on the save. Just double check how many spell slots that takes. Or meta spell slot. And spell disadvantage 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Jeez, I'll have disadvantage on this.
Alright. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 4th level. No, shitty roll.
Wow, I thought she was dead for sure.
Yeah. He won't move because if he tries to move, he's gonna get opportunity attacked. That'll be it.
Okay, so Arcadia's going to continue. Well, she's going to attack this witch now. And she's going to sneak attack. Attacks again. Ooh, miss. And then I pass my turn.
Alright, that's top of the round. I gotta pee. Let's take a 10-minute break. Let's come back at 20 after. Our stream. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. So if you go away, please come back and we'll see you shortly. Let me put this thing on and hit that button and this button and hit that. And then I mute myself and put on some music and we'll see you shortly. Alright, we're back.
Cool.
Let's do it. It's her turn.
Remember, if Witch 26 attacks anyone but Corbin, let me know.
She is going to come and attack you as she turns and spits.
Ooh. At least I don't take criticals. Ow. She can spit twice?
Yeah. Of course she can. This one... she's going to also lean in and spit at you.
Probably it for old Corbin.
Now, why would they attack the big guy that's dealing the most damage? I don't understand.
Right?
It's crazy.
Air Nico.
Oh boy. Okay.
Blow him away.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. How high are the ceilings in here?
About 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna fly up and over to Corbin.
Oops. Alright. Let's see.
Probably take an opportunity hit.
You have mobile.
Oh, I do. Yeah, you're right. Damn. Forgot my own character. Shit. Alright, and I'm gonna stay just right by Corbin.
Amitrius is not looking very healthy. He is going to spend the rest of his lay on hands, which is surprisingly a lot at level 17. And that's his action. So he is going to ask Arcadia if she wants him to put her there.
She says, "Oh, sure."
Then he will use his mountable bonus action to mount and dismount her there.
You don't want to ask Tasklin?
I was going to say the same thing.
Did you just
He
heal
does
yourself for 60?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I get like 100 plus points in lay on hands these days.
Alright, can I move into Nico's space and attack this witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up in the air. Well, you just
So-
move right through me.
He's also in there.
Well, I can fly under.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to be in the air. Okay. Reckless. I assume you're doing your favorite thing in life.
Oh, yeah.
And I will fly back, scorched.
One moment.
Tasky.
Okay. He's going to cast Shocking Grasp against that witch. Wait, what? Why was that with advantage?
Let me look. You did it on the witch, right? Yeah, 20. Hang on. Why was it with disadvantage? Shocking grasp. That's a melee, right?
Well, because he's
Touch.
prone.
He's prone.
Oh,
Prone.
yeah, I'm prone.
Oh. Guess I need to remember. Okay. That would have hit.
Okay. Shocking Grasp.
And she looks at you. When will you remember? Or when will you learn?
No. He doesn't have a reaction anymore since Shocking Grasp takes that from her.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, Tesla has learned.
Nice.
And that'll be it for Taskelin.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'd say. Arcadia, can she hit her from there? She has to move over to the left.
She can hit it from there.
Okay. Just gonna try this.
Teskin's doing more than the horses.
And she's gonna remember her sharp. All right, and she's going to pass her turn.
You know what? Taskin pissed her off. And for shits and giggles, the last one will be at Demetrius.
1 hit point left.
Oh, no shit. Damn, I should have hit you again. Alright, this one she's going to lean in and spit at Corbin because of course she is.
Say goodbye to Corbin. Oh no!
Oh, missed.
He lived! And now he dies.
As Corbin goes down, kaboom, big crunch. There you go.
He pulls out his pillow and lands on it as he falls.
And does that make you go small again?
No.
No?
Nope.
You're muted if you're trying to talk, Nico.
I'm talking away and I'm like
There you are.
drops, and he gets up to Corbin, and let's see. Nope. Gonna give him a heal. Give yourself 20 extra hit points.
20 more?
20 more, yeah.
What makes you go small again? I can't remember.
Just time, 1 minute.
Oh, okay. That's a rune, right?
Yeah.
I'll hide back over here.
It's not a rune. It's an ability.
Ah, okay. Alright. Demetrius.
There we go.
And she will do her favorite thing.
She wasn't able to use reactions until the next turn.
It is her next turn. It's already been her turn. Remember, because she knocked Tascalin down to 1 HP.
Alright, I will fly down here. And I will recklessly attack this one. Why won't you die?
And she turns around and paws.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, she paused again.
Corbin is feeling this. Did I stand up? That's why.
Why does it have... Hang on. Stop rolling for a second. So that was the first one. That's the second one. Okay. There we go. Make sure you have it targeted for your third attack.
Okay. Damn. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna stay there.
Askelin's going to move back. And he's going to throw her reaction is spent. I can't use anything that won't hit someone else. I don't think, anyways. No. So he'll throw a firebolt at her. Missing, however. Okay.
Kitty continues attacking. Oof. Misses.
We're all rolling pretty bad this round.
I'm next to it now.
Well, so is Demetrius.
Yeah, you killed her. She lands on the bed and the bed pops up and hits Scorpion in the butt and then it dissipates. Breaks the bed.
Good job, Arcadia.
He just nods at you. Are we still in combat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another witch.
Oh. There is? Oh, shit.
The one
Was
that's
that the
been spitting
third?
on me.
Oh, she doesn't see her. I can't see her from here. Was she... How many times did I attack? That was miss, hit... Oh, so I think she's going to pass her turn. She's gonna move up though. See what she can see.
I do not see that movement. Thank you. Well.
Oh.
Let's do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do 2 of these. And yeah, that's all she's gonna do. Nico.
Just gonna move down a little bit. And he sees this witch. Does it seem like there's any more in that room?
You do not hear anything else coming up the stairs.
Okay.
Ralph.
Well, I'm gonna try to fairy fire this witch again. Or this witch here.
Your Mitri is yelling at you. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So that witch failed.
She wishes to be pink.
Pink, huh? Green, I don't have pink. So we're gonna make her blue.
Ooh, she's
not gonna like that.
She doesn't like that.
No?
She's like, I want to be pink.
We better get rid of her this turn.
Yeah.
Our
And
old,
then I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
our old dwarf's goose is cooked.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up too. Alright. Oh. Where is that? There it is. Put that on me.
Put it back on her. You only have to put it on her.
Yeah.
Instead of
I had to put the concentration on me because
not anymore.
on it.
Not anymore. Yeah, they changed it, so it just has to be on
Oh,
the
they
enemy.
did?
Yeah.
All right, let me move on. Yeah, next I can see her. Where the hell is it?
Right there.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Okay.
Over there.
Ouch.
Stop succeeding, damn it.
It's bad enough when we do succeed.
Getting a paladin to fail a save is not gonna be easy.
Especially a charisma save. Oh, Corbin's all bloody. But he's still going reckless.
And that lasts for 10 rounds, right? Yeah, 1 minute.
What, reckless?
No, your big form.
Yeah, did it go away? I can put it back.
It will go away after this end of this round.
Alright. I'll use my bonus action then to put it back on. This All right. And I will bonus action reactivate Giant's Might.
Okay.
Using all your movement to get over there.
All of it? Oh, does it climb up on the bed? Does it take X?
Well, the witch is still there. Her body's still there.
Oh, right.
There's a bunch of bodies piled everywhere.
Yeah.
Killed half the tower in this room, I think.
Fairy fire. And that'll be it.
Okay, so Arcadia is going to now target. She's going to have to move over.
She's going to get the killing blow, too.
So she's
On
going
this one.
to...
That's so funny.
See what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I guess? Since that's all difficult terrain. So she's going to hit this witch. And no one is beside this witch, correct? Because Demetrius is on the other side of the door or something?
The witch can't see me and I can't see the witch.
Oh.
Whoa, what happened? Did I have everybody attacked? Oh, never mind.
You hit the witch, though.
Okay. I'm detarget this other one. I'm sorry, is somebody standing next to the witch? Is Demetrius count or not?
No, he does not.
Okay.
You have advantage because of fairy fire, so you can do sneak attack.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Well, thank you.
Tascalon being very useful.
He's very wise. He's very smart. He knows these things.
He is. He'd probably be right here for not knowing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it didn't kill him? Okay, this one has to.
Oh.
As she kills that witch, I think she stole the kill. Did she kill Zakroth also?
Yeah, she killed all 3 of them.
Yeah,
she finished them all off. Let me just say that.
Yeah. And you are out of combat.
Whew. I'll shrink back down.
Arcadia, do you have the ambrosia?
She says yes, and the damn thing is telling me to drink it.
Probably not a good idea.
Sus.
No.
Should I hold it? My mind is quite strong against these things.
He wants it all.
No, I'm just saying, I have the biggest saves.
He wants all of them. Sus.
Well, she doesn't have to give it. I say, let's get the hell out of here.
Well,
Yeah.
I will also
Says,
I will also point out that you saw a closed door over there.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Arcadia's going to go over there and listen at it, and then she's going to collect all her bolts too. But
All right.
she's going to
I'm just-
listen here.
I'm just thinking of the following, Arcadia. Let's say you sleep with that ambrosia in your inventory and suddenly you wake up and you have to make some kind of save not to drink it. You won't be in my aura. That's just how I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Just let me listen at this door first.
You do not hear anything.
Okay, she goes, you guys ready? I'm going to open the door.
The door is locked.
Oh, okay. She goes, I'm going to pick this. And she's going to check it for traps first.
I will check these corpses for a key.
All right. You find a key.
Excellent.
Can I also loot that Minotaur's sword?
You can. I will put that in the party sheet.
And then I will walk over and give Arcadia the key.
All right. She says, "Here we go." She's gonna open the door.
All right, and as you open the door, a fireball goes off. No, I'm just kidding. This tiny, cramped space smells of dust and appears to be rarely visited. That is all you can see from right there.
She's gonna walk in slowly.
And as you move in, you see there are large chests and sturdy wooden boxes shoved inside. The glittering of silver and gold can be seen in the scant patches of light.
Oh, it's been a while since we found some loot.
She figures she's still gonna take a quick look at these chests for traps, even though she figures they're behind the locked door.
Corbin will poke one of the chests with his weapon.
They do not appear. They do not. They do not appear to be trapped.
All right, we're gonna open this one in front of her.
I'll open the one in front of me.
All right. So total.
Wait back here.
In total, you find a boot, 350 pieces of gold, about 1,500 pieces of silver, and let's see, 1 and 2 Arcadia, 3 and 4 Corbin. Corbin, you find a letter inside.
I will read the letter.
Can you read?
Depends on what it is.
This is what it says in common.
There's nothing in that box you sent me.
Okay, how about that?
There is still nothing in that box you sent me.
Read chats.
Oh, chat.
Yeah, in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I will show this to Demetrius.
Demetrius
Betrayal.
will take it, and his face will go cold, and he will fold up the letter and put it in his bag and say, "Very well, I will deal with this."
I will pat him on the shoulder and I'll say, if it's any consolation, I don't think you're very passive.
Do they share that letter with anybody else, or just Corbin and Demetrius know what it says?
I only gave it to Demetrius.
And Demetrius didn't say what it was about. He just said that he will deal with it. But you can ask him.
Okay. Arcadia would investigate the rest of the place, and that's all we find.
Correct.
Like, there's chests around the and she would. I don't know if she would have seen that necessarily. I don't know if she was looking around. So she's going to retrieve the rest of her bolts, half of her bolts, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then says, "I need to find Nyx," and she's going to start looking around here for Nyx, and systematically look.
We saw one of the Gigans grab Nyx, right?
Yes, one of the Gigantes. So it could be in some of those rooms that we didn't explore.
So as you're going all the way down, the one room that you did not explore, which was like where you heard ale, which is where these boys came out. Where these boys came out from. You see Nyx's crumpled and crunched body laying on top of a table.
Great. Well,
And you see it's been like halfway like pulled apart.
And Demetrius is going to make a crunched up face. You gonna pat Arcadia on the shoulder, says, "Sorry."
And she nods at him. She's like, "Wow, she's heard him say sorry for more." But she says, "It's okay. I'll repair her."
And where we are, is there like anything to loot, like barrels of ale or some kind of food?
You can just find like normal foods and maybe some good ale, but nothing really special.
Demetrius is gonna take like a barrel of the common ale and eat some food.
Okay.
Like this one on the Ultros, and he will mount it on his back.
If you kind of scroll your map out, you'll see what this place looked like fully.
Oh damn! Small rooms.
Pretty cool. Reminds me of the Deku Tree, if anyone ever played Zelda.
Yes. This place looks pretty cool.
What's that?
Pretty cool little place.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I know from the description you were saying kind of looked like it was forested, but that's really cool. It really does look like a giant mound of trees, kind of.
And as you're starting to head out, Demetrius, you hear some like kind of like a cry, if you will, and you know it is from Estrella.
Demetrius will sprint in her direction.
So as you run outside, you see that there is. Let's see how many of these are there. You see 11 centaurs. They're all like Beastie Boys, and this one appears to be the leader.
I will sprint up to them, and I'm going to say, "What is the meaning of this?"
Well,
I recognize this man.
Yeah, yes. That is your old buddy Agrius. And he kind of looks shocked and says, "Ah, I should have known that when I saw Estrella that you were here. Nice to meet you again, my friend."
And is Estrella in any kind of danger?
No. Outside of the wounds that she took already, no.
I will whistle her over, and I will place my hand on my chest and cast Cure Wounds on myself twice.
And he says, "Thank you for rescuing my son and my daughter and the other centaur captives."
Demetrius is going to say, "Not so fast."
Huh?
Not so fast. What was it? Let me score up my mind. Not so
Agrius.
fast, Agrius.
What?
I know what you've done.
What are you talking about?
And I will take out a letter, and I will read it aloud for all of the centaur to hear, including Perimetus.
You can read?
I hereby sentence you to death by my hand.
He says, "This is bullshit. I don't.
And,
This is not true."
And I will say, yeah.
He says, "This is not true. You
have the
have
evidence
grown.
right here."
You have grown weak."
We'll see just how weak I've grown. And I'll tell the others to stay out of it as I draw my axe.
And he says, "Is this how you want to be?"
There
This-
is no mercy for traitors like yourself.
Traitors! Ha! You travel with a woman.
And you serve the Lord of Death.
I serve. What the hell's his name? The Stallion.
Then may the stallion guide the one who is most righteous to victory.
And he says, "Till first blood."
And Demetrius says, to death. And he will attack the guy.
All right, roll d20. Let's see who goes first. All right, you go first. We'll trade back and forth. Scroll towards the bottom left. So be it. right.
And now it's his turn.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh, he should have disadvantage on that. Because of my cloak. Because you exited combat, it didn't renew. Let me activate it.
12, so a 30 and a 27.
Yeah, that would hit.
1, 2, 3. And then he raises his hooves and brings him down on you.
He has 4 attacks.
Damn right he does. What are you concentrating on?
Holy Sword, it lasts an hour.
Oh, okay. Oh, and your turn? Yeah, we'll just go like this. Oh, yeah, because I didn't want to put us in initiative, but I guess we are gonna have to.
This guy is whooping me.
You wanted it.
You're right.
Corbin's regretting his $20 bet on Nico.
1, 2, 3. Aw. Is that horsewhipped? Exactly. What a... Yeah, and you call yourself... And you said you weren't pacified. Ha! I will take your helm, and I will take the crown for myself.
Yeah, I don't have much. I'm gonna...
Not, you weren't expecting this, were you?
Nope.
But a flesh wound. Of course, you have to use your magic. The Divine Stallion looks better on me than he does on you.
Let's see which one. What does one have? Okay, I will, as a bonus action, I will cast a spiritual weapon
Okay.
in the form of a pair of hooves.
In the form of a steep ghost. Does it get all that?
Oh, sorry. It shouldn't do the holy weapon thing.
Yeah, I should just do the... So just give him back 5, right?
Yeah. One more spell slot left, the first level.
And he looks at you. I will send you to your death, if this is what you wish. 1,
I will die with honor.
2. Oh, you're getting lucky. He says, of course it has to be your little magic cloak. You can't face me like a real centaur.
That cloak came in real handy there.
Wow, that was so fucking lucky.
This guy is talking shit when he's using a magic weapon himself. What's he on about? Whatever.
I mean, you're smiting, your holy weapon, you know.
Yeah, of course, that's my power. That's the Divine Stallion. He's the one choosing who is victorious here.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Anything else? Right.
I say, you will never defeat me. This I swear on the stallion.
And he looks at you and shakes his head, looks at everyone else and says, and this is the one who said he was the commander. You can tell how weak he has got. This is good. Come on, I just need 1 or 2 good hits.
Just one, actually. I'm almost dead.
He can't be hit. He's still alive.
Oh my god, you're so fucking lucky. I'm gonna say it again.
Tell me.
Someone buy a crit for
the power of the stallion.
someone buy a crit for
Without me,
Agrius. For Agrius.
I will use my action to invoke the blessing of the Dragon Lords.
Ooh. Really?
And heal myself in the party to full HP.
Alright, so let's see, that's what, 700 HP?
700.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and shakes
Except
his
Askelin. Except Askelin.
and he looks at you. he looks at you and shakes his head. And he just looks at you and shakes his head.
As my bonus action, I will attack him with the magic weapon, or I guess it will do its own thing. It's been set to auto attack him, so. Yeah, -4. So 4 back.
And he just looks at you and shakes his head.
Wow, now he hits after 2 whole rounds of missing 4 attacks each. Wow.
Right.
The will of the stallion. It's the will of the stallion.
And Demetrius, you see some of his people he came in with starting to get aggravated. Like they're like stomping the hooves. He cheats! Demetrius cheats!
Corbin will come over and grow large. Keep it fair, boys.
-16.
And as he goes down, he says, "Of course you have to cheat." And all the centaurs start rushing and says, "You do not kill him."
I chop off his head.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Give me
Cheat.
1 second.
How pathetic. It's the stallion that has chosen me as his champion, and it is him who has guided my acts and healed my wounds. Do you deny the will of our god? And I'm going to use a persuasion check to try and convince the others that it is the will of the stallion that has granted me these abilities.
It's going to have to be a very, very, very high, and do it in the
I will
open.
use my inspiration.
It needs to be very high. As
5, it's not very high.
as you see these all these centaurs start to rush you. Let me show you. As they start to rush you, and one holds up his hand as his daughter, the one you saved, she comes up and says, "He saved us, my father. If my father is too weak to withstand the might of Demetrius," and she will bend the knee to Demetrius.
I will walk over and I will give her the letter and I'll say, what I have done is in accordance with Centaur law, and I will give her the letter that proves his guilt.
And she says, "I will take this, but one warning, once this gets out, there will be some who are not happy about this, and you will be unwelcome amongst the tribe." And
If your tribe wishes to turn against me, to join forces with Gravik, that is their choice. But if I must reunite the Centaur again in the next 7 years, I will, and I hope your tribe will be with me then.
And as she walks away, she takes the head and leaves the body. Man, you got so lucky. She was going to do the same thing to you.
Centaur politics, my friends.
Yep.
Wow, but
Did
super fucking
Tascalin
lucky.
say that Demetrius has no honor?
Yes, he did.
Didn't he promise to keep his mouth shut?
That was
Yep.
out of character. That was me
Yeah.
saying that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What do you
well,
mean no
you guys,
honor? Like, I don't get that. Like, he's a paladin. Like, I don't see how that's not honorable. But I mean, for the past 7 years, he's heavily abused his magic against all of the centaurs. All right, let's get out of here.
Where to now?
Someplace we can take a nap.
Wait, did we find the second part of a map?
no, we did not.
You did not.
That's a problem. Yeah. Well, I guess we need to. Yeah.
I wonder if the siren who is with Narcissus knows where the city of the sirens is.
Did we check all of the corpses inside Angorgio?
Yes.
No. We did? Oh,
Yeah.
did you say that we just checked
we
everything?
just fast forwarded through all of it, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm thinking long rest at least, and then maybe head to Mitros. Maybe
Yeah, I mean, did we
Orphan
want to
tells
ask?
us, or-
I mean, we didn't. Yeah, or we didn't ask the siren. I mean, she's a siren. I wonder if she would know where the siren. But that's the person with Narcissus.
Do we know where she is?
She was with Narcissus.
So we have
There
to
was
go
a
back to
siren with
Elysium.
Narcissus. Well, if we wanted to ask her, she might not
And that
know.
siren, is that the one that gave us the quest, like this echo?
No, that was an Oryad. The siren was just the one kind of singing to Narcissus to calm him down in his lair.
Okay, but what does she know? Like, why do we think she might know it?
Because she's a siren. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if the siren would know where the city of the sirens is. That's all I'm saying.
I could try praying to the oracle.
Oh, hold
You
on.
might
Do we know that we're looking for the city of the sirens?
That's where the third artifact is. Promethean fire is
Yeah.
in the
the
sunken
sunken-
city, or also
Okay.
known as the city of the sirens.
Ah, okay. So, okay. Right. Well, we could go there and ask her if we think she knows that.
You try
Maybe
to ask the
maybe.
Oracle.
Didn't we also get like a sending stone from one of them or something?
You have a sending stone with Narcissus, not Narcissus, with Pelagon. So you could ask him. He said to
Yeah.
when
do
we
that.
wanted to go back in the city.
I'll
Maybe
ask
he
him,
could go down. Maybe he
yeah.
could go down and ask her. We could ask him to
I'll
ask
ask-
her.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll ask him to ask the siren if she knows where the sunken city is.
Okay. And he replies with, "Okay."
And I will say he's on it, so we can go and rest.
I want to look around for any of that silver plant that the cat wants.
Silverfine.
Arcadia's going to start working on Nyx.
Where are we gonna try and rest here, or where we're gonna go?
I'm personally thinking we get away from here to find a safe shelter in the woods.
That's fine with me.
So I say we head towards the sea and then rest. Because we're going to have to get a boat anyway, right? Where's the Ultros?
Yeah, where is the Ultras?
I can summon it.
Yeah, I was heading towards Mitros last time when Mitros flew off.
Alright. So you will say we need to rendezvous with the Ultros in Mitros.
Oh, so we're gonna have to go across land, and then we should head west. Then
Yes.
we could possibly pass by Demetria's old place.
Yeah, maybe pick up that loot that Nico never told us about.
The what?
Alright. I'm going to be actively looking for the silver vine on the way.
Breakfast time. All right, give me a nature roll, Corbin.
Tower or no tower?
No tower. No.
I grabbed some poison ivy and I declare it silver vine.
No, you don't want to handle that.
Itchy,
All right.
itchy, itchy.
So making our way towards Mitros.
Well, it was evening,
Can,
right? So can we do a long rest first and then travel?
Do you want a long rest here?
I mean, I like 2 hours rest, I guess. Somewhere safe.
Oops, I closed the wrong one. There we go. Alright, so 2 hours west. So put your boot here. Okay. Long rest it is. Corbin, you can roll our nature again now that you're in a new area if you wish.
Well, yeah, actually, Arcadia would have done that on the way too, so could I roll a couple times?
Well, you didn't say you were.
Well, I was... Okay, never mind.
Go ahead.
She's...
No. Alright, dawn of the next day. Where are we going?
Well, Demetrius would talk to the party as they travel, I guess, towards Mitros, and he would say, can we at least all agree that we don't trust Narcissus?
Arcadia would agree. She says, yes, I don't trust him at all.
I think we need to find alternate means to see this ritual through without the help of Narcissus.
Or maybe not
Except
even.
apparently he's the
ritual.
only one who knows it.
So he says, but I'm thinking we ask the Oracle. If there's anyone who knows this kind of thing, it's her.
Well, that's a good idea.
If there's any way to bypass Narcissus, that has my preference.
How much time will Arcadia have had to work on Nyx?
It's a 10-hour rest, and you need at least 8 hours, yeah.
And they're walking, so she can't really work on her at all. I'm guessing, correct?
Correct.
And Amitrus will ask Arcadia, how are you doing with that ambRosia? Are you still able to resist the temptation?
Yeah, what am I feeling? I mean, I asked you that earlier. Is it getting any worse? It's just annoying. Because, it made the mistake of calling her a wench, which, if she was going to be swayed towards it, that totally turned her off, so...
Yeah.
Wait, who called her a wench?
The ambRosia.
The ambRosia.
Jesus.
But you haven't felt anything since. I will point out, though, that Amitrus, those shadows are still following you.
Are they getting bigger?
They have Amitrus' shadow engulfed and makes him look about 5 times bigger than he normally is.
Corbin will look over at Arcadia. Does she have shadows now too?
She does not. And
She's just
guess I
interesting.
continue.
I will continue looking
quiet.
for Silvervine.
I say, all right, but
Superior nature skills.
let me know in time. We can't risk you drinking that.
No.
And as you're walking, the Estrella flies over and she says, "It's here! It's coming! It's coming over here!"
And Amitrus says, what is coming over here?
The Ultros!
And he'll say, how close are we to the where the Ultros will be? Arcadia, Astrea.
Maybe 1 hour south. It's setting up dock right now.
And I will toss her a piece of meat and I'll say, good job, take us there.
Yes. And she flies overhead. And she leads you down to a shore. And you see, as you're coming up, the rest of the party, you see something with the Ultros. It looks way different than the last time you saw it. The ship has been transformed basically into a warship. Metal spikes are grafted onto the hull, and the gun wall is covered with protective shields, behind which quivers of javelins are ready to be thrown. 4 ballista are mounted on the ship, 2 on either side, on the front and back. Behind the captain's chair on the deck lie a piece of enormous stones in the crates, but the most impressive of all is the massive ancient dragon skull mounted on the prow of the ship. And there is a pulley system attached to the snouts. The paint job looks like the colors of Amitra's cloak and plume, which are blood red. The sails have been replaced and now depict a pictograph of a centaur in armor like Amitrus's and a massive horse running side by side, presumably into some battle. And down on the shore, you see roughly 25 to 30 centaurs. They're all 15 on each side, and there's almost like a red carpet between them. And at the end of that, you see a very familiar looking tiefling.
And Amitrus will walk ahead of the... Walk up between the rows towards Verena. And he'll say, Verena, good to see you again.
Amitrus, it's nice you finally decided to join us.
And he grins and he says, we were held back. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with treason from within the Centaur. The tribe of Agrius. Agrius had joined Gravik, and he threatened to take his tribe with him, so I had to execute him.
And she nods and says, you're back. And what do you mean by we? I see that you're with... she kind of looks and she spots the party and says, oh.
Yes, the old group is back together. We have an important mission.
Well, I see the woman. I see Nicodemus. But who is this giant of a man, and who's the boy?
The man is Corbin's successor, and the boy, he's new.
And you must bring Nicodemus and the woman.
Yes, Verena, it's important. We have to gather the Promethean fire.
Well, just as long as they know their place.
Yes, assign them bunks, please, and make sure the crew isn't too difficult on them.
Shall I also give them chores?
And he will look over at them, and he already knows that's an impossibility, and he shakes his head and says, that's not going to work out. But you can ask them to help with stuff if they want. Just treat them as guests.
Guests? This is a warship. We don't have guests.
And we're not at war at the moment.
Do you have to bring Nicodemus? Remember what happened last time?
It's a temporary arrangement. They will be gone in a month at the most.
And
just do this for me, okay? I don't want any trouble.
And she snaps her fingers, and the red carpet rolls itself up before the rest of them can even step foot on it.
And Abishus will board the ship, and he will greet the various crew members.
So, as if you are going on, you also notice that it's mostly centaurs here on now. They're all wearing blue shields with a scorpion on it. There are a few humans remaining. They're all battle-hardened. There's a few minotaurs, and you also now see two massive and muscular ogres. And then a mean-looking gray-bearded orc barks commands at the crew as he tells the crew to set sail. We're back on the Ultros.
Well, Arcadia looks around.
And Amicia says, we are spare for space here at the Ultra, so you will have to share bunks.
Arcadia says, is there room on the deck?
No.
Yes, well, there will be activity all night, like centaurs moving around and stuff like that.
She doesn't mind. She doesn't like sleeping in a bunk.
You can maybe ask Verena to take over crow's nest duty if you want a space to be.
I won't do any good sleeping up there.
Well, if there's anything you can ask.
Corbin will go hang out with the giants.
You broke up, Dan. What did you say?
You say if there's anything you need, or if there's any problems, just go to Verena or me.
She does not need to come to talk to me. She can ask one of the crew members.
And he will go back to his room.
Arcadia looks at Verena. As Arcadia's clearly wearing commander outfit now.
And she's staring. She's staring right back at you.
And she just nods at her.
And says, "Are we going to have a problem, woman?"
I just looked at you. Are you already have a problem with me? I just nodded at you.
And says, "Keep out of my way." And as
she nods at her again.
And Verena, she walks away, and you hear her kind of like stomping downstairs toward where Demetrius was.
Arcadia just thinks, wow, that's insecurity. And she goes and walks to wherever there is a clear space and starts working on Nips.
Perfect.
He goes like, oh, she don't like me. Don't feel bad.
Because I don't feel bad, but I am, this is clearly her ship, and I was respecting her. But clearly she has a problem with me. which shows insecurity in my eyes.
And from down below, you can make out some muffled arguments coming from down from below the deck.
I think we had a warmer welcome among our enemies, he says to Nicodemus as he's just observing the deck.
Arcadia is not necessarily surprised as she's a commander of a warlike tribe and she knows how they feel about people. So this is not really affecting her as much as you think, and she respects it, but it's interesting. So it doesn't really... so it's Verena freaking out. She's like, okay,
You
whatever.
guys notice something out of the ordinary, and that is that Arcadia and Verena are the only women aboard.
Well, there was like 2 other women before, so it doesn't really...
True, but it is peculiar on a ship with like 150 crew.
Tasklin doesn't think it's weird. Women aren't sailors. They know their places.
I'm glad Tasklin doesn't say that aloud, or does he?
No, he doesn't say that out loud, but that's just his perspective. He doesn't think... when he thinks sailors, he doesn't think women.
Ah.
And where are we heading, Demetrius?
Mitros.
Mitros, all right. So as you're under sail, say probably about 3 hours into it, one of the people on top, one of the humans on top at the crow's nest rings a bell, and the rest of the everyone, the 4 of you, have no idea what's about to happen as the ship stops rowing and all the centaurs walk up onto the deck. Demetrius, what?
We'll walk out onto the deck as well.
You want to tell them what happens? I'm dying over here.
Yes, they will all go to the edge, and they will stick out their butts and poop over the railing of the ship.
Does it all get on the handles of the oars?
Those are retracted first, of course.
Okay.
I mean, not that it really matters, because the water will just flush it off.
I never thought centaurs had the capability to create a navy. Which I never thought of what the practicality of that would be, if they did. And I guess a latrine is kind of not their way of doing things.
And Verena, you hear a voice from behind you, the Verena lady, and she says, "Do you have a problem with that, young one?"
Besides the smell and the uncouth behavior, no, it's fine. Cannot expect much from the lower people.
The lower
Smell,
people?
I mean,
the lower
the
people,
decks are
you
clean.
say? What do you mean by the lower people? Maybe you should, maybe we should have you start cleaning the decks. Put you to
and
work.
suddenly you see like 5 nearby centaurs turning to Tasklin as he says, "The lower people." They're all listening now.
Well, you know, those of not nobility. Of course they would act in such a unrefined way.
Who says they're not nobility?
And he's just going to, like, look over at them and then look down, and then he looks down at himself and just kind of, like, holds his arms there, like, well, I have some experience with it. I think I can recognize nobility when I see it.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that if I decide to retire, I could buy whatever I wanted?
Yes, well, money and nobility is not the same thing. You, obviously have gotten rich in your own way, but you do not have the manners or the style of the higher rung of people.
Oh, you would be surprised, young one.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
Have you ever seen someone like me?
He's gonna take a moment to inspect her, like, not even taking into account that she might take it in a different way, kind of looking her up and down, looking at the wings. You
The
are
tight leather clothes.
tiefling, I believe. I've read of your kind before. Demonic blood in your veins, something of that nature, I'm assuming.
Yes, and you notice my horns?
Oh, yes. So that's quite interesting. I never, from the descriptions I've seen, it's I guess you all have horns, don't you? Kind of like goatlings, I suppose.
Yes, but my horns do wonders. And she looks you up and down.
I'm sorry, what?
As she looks you up and down.
Oh. Yes, I'm sure they do. They do look a little sharper than the goatling's horns. Probably better for goring people with, I suppose.
Goring, pleasuring, you know.
Sure. He's gonna look over at the centaurs again to see if they're still, like, taking offense to his language like the lowly people do.
You see that they're trying very hard not to laugh. And like they're not trying to pay attention, but you see they're like kind of looking over and trying not to laugh.
And you see that Demetrius is also like looking away, trying not to listen.
He's a little confused, but he doesn't pick up on anything. Just like, well, where exactly are you from? I haven't actually seen your kind before. Only what I've read in books and seen in illustrations.
We are a mystical creature. There are tales if you lay with us, you would want no one else for the rest of your life.
I see. So once you go tiefling, you never go back, are you saying?
That's right. Have you ever laid with a tiefling before?
Well, as I said, I've never seen your kind before, so maybe pay attention when I'm speaking.
And you see brief anger flash through her eyes, and it disappears in an instant as some of the centaurs kind of like gasp. And she says, well, and she'll like start to wrap her tail around you and says, well, maybe we should change that.
Oh, and picking up on it finally, maybe we should.
And she says, take my hand, boy.
And he'll take her hand.
And she'll like grab you and like fly you up into the air, and we'll take you down into her bedroom.
And suddenly you see Demetrius and a bunch of centaurs babbling with each other and like giving each other money, like they're betting on something.
And you hear Estrella let out a loud sigh and says, shit, I lost. Alright. Okay, cool. So, well, we know what Tasquin's doing for the rest of the evening. So the rest of the journey will probably go uneventfully, except for Tasquin. We'll have, anyways. Before we start to close for the week, Arcadia, is there, outside of healing Nyx, are you doing anything kind of with the ambRosia or no?
No, she's not doing anything on the ambRosia. If she feels that it's getting stronger, she might say something to Demetrius.
Okay. All right. So it's only about a 2-day journey there. So we'll start. We'll stop here and we'll start as we get into Mitros next week. But before we do end, I need you to do the thing.
Whoa!
Holy mackerel!
That is any indication.
When I bump up my armor too.
Yeah, Nico, as you wake up, you notice that your armor has changed form.
Oh, baby.
Nice. Let's see.
But I'll leave the table. I'm just going to close out the stream, but we'll still stay in here for a little bit.
Oh, do we have any? Do we have?
Oh, that is a good question.
Available.
Are people available or no?
I am.
I am.
Yeah, I should be available for the morning. But we doing the thing?
Yeah, you are leveling up. Level 18. Yeah, alright, so we are on next week then. Yeah, because we're not doing anything until later in the afternoon. But our stream, we are done with this session for the week. Yeah, I'm talking to them right now. We're done. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow night, we have a new game, a Wild West game starting up. It's going to be fun, it's going to be crazy, and there's going to be guns and weird shit happening. That is at 6 p.m. Central. And then next Saturday is some more Vandelver, and then again this week, next session for this game is on next Sunday. Until then, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.